Luna and Max, and the Secret of the Pumpkin Moon. Halloween night blankets the magical village of Moonville. The air is thick with the scent of bonfires and excitement. Luna, always eager for true magic, loved this night most of all. Max, her best friend, trusted only what he could measure. Tonight, they were helping the teacher decorate the old school hall, but a strange draft led them somewhere unexpected. A hidden door, camouflaged by years of neglect. With a heave, the heavy portal groaned open. What lay beyond was silence and secrets.
Pumpkins glowing down the street, laughter dancing, candy sweet. Luna's eyes are full of dreams. Max builds gadgets full of schemes. Silly Halloween night in Moonville town. Magic's hiding all around. Lights that twinkle, shadows play. A secret waits not far away. They find the door behind the wall. A dusty book begins to call. The pumpkin moon appears tonight. Believe in wonder, follow light. Steely Halloween night in Moonville town. Magic's calling, gather round. Luna smiles and Max just grins. Their spooky journey now begins.
Deep, resonant hoot echoed from the branches above. "Whew, little seekers, you approach where the night is deepest," Elder stated. Max immediately tried to classify the unusually large bird. Elder fixed her gaze on them. "Magic fails when fear wins. Your courage must outweigh the doubt in your minds." Luna assured the owl their bond was strong. With a silent nod, Elder vanished back into the dense foliage. Following Bebo's lead, they pushed through a final curtain of hanging vines. They stepped into a vast, circular clearing. Above them, the sky was clear, dominated by the celestial event. The ancient stones pulsed faintly with the moonlight's energy. Max immediately activated his specialized equipment. Luna opened the ancient spellbook to the required page. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation. Suddenly, the solid earth beneath their feet began to vibrate. The mist that clung to the edges of the clearing swirled faster. Something enormous was rising from the ground. From the churning darkness, a figure took shape. He was the Shadow Keeper, born from every doubt and nightmare. The air instantly dropped several degrees, fled the clearing. The Shadow Keeper moved, an unnatural glide across the ground. Bebo zipped.
Lanterns glowing, fog so deep. The forest hums, the stars don't sleep. Bebo the bat flies high and free. Follow me, you'll find the key. There's whispers in the trees, magic floating on the breeze. Hearts are brave, though nights are long. Courage hides inside a song. Pumpkin ghost has lost his heart, but says you've come to play your part. Elder the owl says have no fear, for truth and light are always near. Footsteps echo, moonlight gleams. Nothing's ever as it seems. Every shadow, every sound leads them to the sacred ground. There's whispers in the trees, magic floating on the breeze. Hold your lantern, don't let go. The pumpkin moon begins to glow. Whispers in the trees, magic floating on the breeze. Hearts are brave, though nights are long. Courage hides inside a song.
Max inventoried his essential field gear meticulously. Luna prepared her snacks, bright orange candies and apple slices. She secured her brightest lantern, wishing it could burn brighter. Max checked the power cell levels on his multi-tool one final time. They exchanged a silent, determined look at the threshold. The first few steps into the forest were surprisingly silent. Luna pointed toward a specific old oak tree as their landmark. Max plotted their initial vector using celestial navigation knowledge. They committed to the journey, embracing the unknown adventure. The familiar sounds of the village faded quickly behind them. The eastern horizon began to blush pink and gold. The magnificent pumpkin moon began its slow, magical descent. Luna and Max awoke suddenly, finding themselves lying on soft grass. Where were they? Was it all just an elaborate dream? Bebo, already awake, landed nearby, looking slightly translucent. Then, Luna looked up. A small glowing shape remained in the clear morning sky. One tiny, perfect, pumpkin-shaped moon, shining softly. Bebo introduced himself with a rapid, excited series of clicks. Max tried to record Bebo's echolocation clicks on his meter. Bebo complained that humans always tried to measure the unmeasurable. He insisted on leading them through the safest, most winding routes. When fireflies formed shapes, Bebo explained they were ancient protectors of the woods. Max tried to calculate the probability of the firefly formations being random. The whispering shadows seemed to follow them closely. Bebo suddenly swooped down, flapping intensely to ward off a creeping shadow tendril. The children thanked the small bat for his quick protection. Bebo chirped that they were nearing the ancient place where the moon could truly be seen. The Shadow Keeper's arrival instantly silenced all natural forest sounds. His dark presence seemed to leach the color from the stone circle. Luna felt an intense, internal wave of anxiety, threatening to paralyze her. When she tried to speak the spell, the words caught in her throat, turning into fearful gasps. Max's scientific mind rebelled against the impossible manifestation. His shouting was fueled by the fear of losing Luna to the unknown. The shadows responded to Max's disbelief by hardening around him. Luna saw Max trapped and broke through her own terror. She stepped forward, pulling Max's hand towards her with surprising strength. The simple, loving contact was the catalyst they needed. The combined chant resonated through the ancient stones. The lanterns didn't just light up, they became conduits of pure, focused energy. The Shadow Keeper recoiled as if struck by physical force. Bibo flew through the golden beam, untouched, a tiny escort. The darkness began to tear apart where the light connected. The pumpkin heart materialized with a sound like a chime. Max watched the energy dissipate, recording the data surge. The shadows didn't just disappear, they were energetically neutralized. The pumpkin moon shone brighter than ever, confirming the success of the spell. Luna reached for the heart, feeling its potent, benevolent warmth. As Pumpkin Ghost approached slowly, radiating anticipation, the exchange was silent. Understanding passed between the girl and the happy spirit. When the heart settled, the ghost let out a sound of pure, joyful relief. He spun in celebration, a whirlwind of happy orange light. Bibo performed aerial acrobatics to mirror the ghost's joy. The children realized the true treasure wasn't gold, but connection. The forest seemed to sigh contentedly around them. It was time to leave the magic behind for the morning. They bowed respectfully to the empty space where Elder might have been watching. Bibo promised to watch over the circle until the next century. The first pale streaks of dawn touched the edge of the familiar forest. They awoke abruptly, finding themselves at the edge of town, exhausted but safe. The spellbook was heavy in Max's bag, feeling like ordinary paper again. Luna checked her lantern. The flame was reduced to a tiny, sputtering wick. They looked at each other, needing confirmation that the impossible night was real. Suddenly, Luna noticed a faint, lingering shimmer on her palm. Max checked his own hand, finding the identical glowing crescent mark. The glowing symbol was the silent testament to their courage and combined belief. With a final look back, they turned toward home, carrying the secret magic within. The pumpkin moon began to blur at its edges against the brightening sky. The glowing moss dimmed, becoming ordinary green again. The air grew warmer, shedding the chill of the magical midnight. They reached the meadow where they had first woken up. Max checked his lightometer one last time. It showed 0 residual energy. Doubt crept in. Was the exhaustion playing tricks on their minds? But then, one tiny beacon remained in the vast morning sky. There, amidst the blue, hung a faint, glowing pumpkin shape. It was the miniature echo of the great pumpkin moon. Max smiled, admitting that some things defy simple categorization. Luna laughed, knowing their shared courage was the true magic ingredient. Bibo gave a final, tired but contented peep. Their friendship, tested by fear, had passed the ultimate challenge. They walked toward Moonville, changed forever by the night's events. Luna crammed the ancient book into the bottom of her backpack. Max strapped his lightometer on last, its needle twitching subtly. They grabbed extra batteries for Max's gadgets, prioritizing function over form. Luna grabbed 2 very sturdy, old-fashioned flashlights as backup. The clock tower in town chimed 3/4 past the hour. Max double-checked the route sketched on the back of a napkin. Luna took a deep, fortifying breath of the crisp Halloween air. They had to move fast. The moon wouldn't wait for hesitant footsteps. The village lights seemed to shrink behind them with every step. The adventure was now fully underway, leaving reason behind. The sound of their own breathing seemed amplified in the dense quiet. A branch snapped nearby, causing both children to jump.
The air turns cold, the ground begins to shake. Darkness rises, hearts begin to ache. The shadow keeper spreads his wings, and fear begins to sing. Shadows fall, but we stand tall. fall,